Limousines are cars with a very long body and an enlarged wheelbase. Few people will be surprised by this for today, and therefore we will bring to your attention the top most unusual limousines. There are Formula 1 limousines and longer than 30 meters. By the way, we will also tell the secret of the turn of this giant, limousine of Ghostbusters, and even about Batman's limousine. So let's get started. Mike Pettipas is a Canadian who has managed to design a high-speed limousine or a limousine from Formula 1. This is an unusual creation which has no analogs in the world. The 7-seat limousine car that has already been named as the GP Limo is experimental. According to the Canadian laws, this car cannot enter the serial production, so it can be seen only on test racing tracks. In the same place, you can rent this super limousine for your needs. Traditional public transport is unbearably boring according to the version of the creators of The Next Miracle. Superbus is essentially a hybrid of a supercar and a bus, having a length of 49 feet. This is a record for a fast car. The developers decided to set this monster in motion with an electric motor with a peak power of 816 horsepower, and it makes it the fastest bus and limousine at the same time, which can move at a constant speed of 155 miles per hour. Each seat is equipped with an individual seat with active lateral support and 4-point seat belts so that passengers do not fly out of the seats while driving. American Dream was created specifically for filming and still keeps the Guinness record as the longest car in history. The length of this limousine is exactly 100 feet. It was built in the early 1980s by J. Orberg. Despite the cinematic destination, the car is the most real limousine with all the components. 26 wheels carry the filling of a luxury interior, a huge waterbed, a small pool, and a jacuzzi. It even has its own helipad. The first question that arises in all who see this machine is how this machine turns. The fact is that the car has a fracture which is located behind the central group of the wheel. You can see it in the photo. At this point, the car separates and can thus turn. Like a road train, the rear end of the limousine, it's a trailer. Batmobile Limousine. Yes, even a Dark Knight has his own limousine. The car was produced from 1989 to 1992 and cost $4,200,000 for a copy. You can meet him on the streets of New York today. It is extremely difficult to rent this vehicle, as now most of these cars are in private collections. Ferrari 360 is the record holder and an illegal from the Guinness Book of Records. Despite the decent dimensions, the car is able to develop a record for its class speed, up to 165 miles per hour. The car hit the Guinness Book of Records twice as the longest Ferrari car. Official representatives of the company at the same time were dissatisfied with the original decision of the constructor. Lawyers of Ferrari sued the designer of the creative limousine, a native of Manchester, Dan Cowley, for illegally using the brand with the requirement to remove all the company's logos from his masterpiece. The project of the English firm's Cars for stars specializing in leasing sports cars and luxury limousines. Their Lamborghini Aventador has kept the doors opening up. To bring the supercar closer to the standards of comfort of limousines, the seats are equipped with heating and the upholstery will be made of leather. Like any self-respecting limousine, this Lamborghini has a bar counter, a champagne fridge, TVs, and a powerful audio system. The power unit was the same, 12-cylinder 700-strong motor, but with such dimensions, it is unlikely to be able to show an impressive 2.9 seconds to 100. Hummer H2 Transformer is not just a car. This is a mini club, designed for up to 24 to 30 people. It is equipped with a mirror disco ceiling, neon and a LED interior lighting, a starry sky, a laser show, a smoke machine, and several mini bars. In general, everything is there. It will be easier to list what is not here. And most importantly, the height of the car allows you to go and move around the cabin in full growth, from the bar to another bar without bending your back. Its weight is 55,100 pounds, or 25,000 kilograms, and the length is over 69 feet. In fact, Midnight Rail is a trailer to the Peterbilt 379. The stainless steel body provides maximum safety for passengers, occupying 430 square feet of interior space. 22 platform wheels, equipped with independent brakes, allow complete control of the movement of this mobile disco. 2 electric generators provide energy for all the electrical equipment of this limousine. Interior Midnight Rider is made in the style of the car of the presidential train of the 1870s and is made mainly of polished wood and glass. 3 midday rider halls have their own bar, TV screen, and telephone. More than 40 people can be comfortably accommodated there. The rent of this monster will cost $1,000 per hour, and the Ridera is serviced by a crew of 5, 2 drivers, a landlady, an engineer, and a barman. The US President's car is Cadillac, which is called the Beast 2. The new presidential car was being prepared, as if it was known that the ceremony of inauguration will take place in the face of increased danger. As we already know, thousands of opponents came to congratulate Donald Trump. Wheels are made with pumping air in case of a puncture. The bottom of the car is protected by armor, capable of withstanding the explosion of an anti-tank mine. The car windshield is made of 5 layers of various components, glass and polycarbonate. It is able to withstand direct shots from large caliber weapons. The rear doors of the cars are made with 20 centimeters armor. They weigh as much as the cockpit of the Boeing 757, and the rear right passenger seat has additional protection. This is the seat of the US President. There is a weapon, a stock of blood in the right front door, and there are oxygen masks in the limousine roof. So, that's the safety of the US President. If you see the last car on the road, you might think that Marty McFly and Doc Brown have returned to us from the future. Well, or the Ghostbusters went on call. This strange car is a Mercedes, more precisely, just welded Mercedes-Benz 300 TD. Anti-Rocco is a design motorist who spent 10 years to create this 10-seat limousine with 36 mirrors and 86 lights. Details of 40 different cars were used for an unusual limousine. All this resulted in the final cost of $950,000 for a copy. Thank you all for watching.